Give it a moment. It's always lagging just a tiny bit behind. Alright, hello chat. Thank you for hopping in. This is the final part. It should be the final part. It's almost definitely the final part of our Hollow Knight Silksong series. We've been doing 100%. Come on, not Siri. No, not again. Okay. It's the final part of our 100% playthrough. We've been doing this for a minute now. It's been crazy. But this is the final part. So we will be challenging the final boss. We already have, as you can see, not that. We already have 100% of the game. So now we're just going to take on the final boss and also try out the equivalent of the Path of Pain, which is passing of the age, apparently, or something. It's some sort of Path of Pain equivalent thing. It doesn't count as percentage, but we're going to do that after we fight the boss. Dang it. That my TikTok chat wrong. Give me a second to fix this, guys. Yeah, we're going to be doing that today. It's going to be a fun time. We've been on this game for over a month now, I believe. But it is... We have been... I haven't had a lot of time to stream, you know? But let's get this going after I get everything set up. Okay. Perfect. If you are new here, welcome to the stream. If you're watching this as a replay, there's a playlist over on YouTube that you can watch all the parts of the stream on. So, gotta go to the right here. Let me see if I have everything equipped that I want. Do I need the compass? Is there anything I can swap out that compass for? Something not garbage. Weighted belt. Increases damage taken, but also increases damage dealt by the needle. Sounds not good for me because I'm too aggressive. Scuttle brace. Okay. Let me see how this works again. Could be helpful. Okay, we're just practicing our skills for half a moment, you know? No, do not. Give it that. No full screen. Just a second, chat. TikTok's being dumb. No, not even TikTok. Why is this in full screen? It does not need to be that way. Did I hit? There we go. There we go. Okay. Don't know, my tabs are being weird, guys. I hate this sometimes so much. Okay. Now we're fine. Come on. Cooperate. Okay. Okay. Should be fine now. It was being weird for a second. Oh, come on. I have to get back used to this again. Come on, calm down. First try is not the charm. Yeah, I have to like remember everything. We just got on, it's fine. No. Oh, let's go back. Would have been funny if we did get first try once we're back. Would have been a crazy stream. Like, yep, let's call it right there, man. Hey man, what's up? Come on. Okay. Remember guys, spam that like button. This will be the final one, so we gotta make our analytics really good. Thank you so much for the like base. Keep those coming. I appreciate it. Really? Like, share, and follow, chat. That was just a little bit of a slip up. We'll be fine. It was stupid. We'll be okay. We just gotta lock in. While I'm at it, let me open up something on my phone real quick. Thank you so much, Veronica, for the gifts. I gotta say, you're also a very consistent gifter, and I appreciate that. This is not even close to the first time you've gifted something, so. Almost took too long doing something on my phone and got myself killed. Oh, hi. crash of the game, this wouldn't be that bad. Oh, come on, not even landing on it. No, not jumping into it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is just the way things go sometimes. Come on. Phone ain't cooperating. How's everyone doing today, by the way? Did I just really open? Got so much exercise going on the side. Okay, time to really lock in. I got off of work just a little bit ago, guys, so sorry for the me being a little bit distracted. I'm still like moving my mind out of like the work space, you know? Like it takes a second to like swap your mindset. So I'm still not fully here, but we're gonna get this. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, man. Whoa. Whoa! Come on. Whoa. Oh, come on. How would I have known you were doing that? Well. Okay. Look at that. Full health. I think that's the first time we've made it to this section with like full health. Oh gosh. Yes! Lace. I'm gonna get you. No. Guys, someone with my like boss's name just went in the chat. I'm scared. My boss is watching me play. It would be funny if it was, but I doubt that. Whoa! Yep, I'm at 100%. We got everything in the game already, but we're just doing this now. Whoa! Oh, come on. And then after this, we're going to do that little Path of Pain equivalent. It's not the Path of Pain, I forget what it's called in here, but it's like the equivalent kind of the same thing. I did not do the mushroom quest. It doesn't count as a percentage, so I didn't need to do it, but after this we're going to do it, just for fun. We did it in the first game, so why not? You know, it's a little bit of fun. Whoa. There's a bonus ending? Well, then we might play the game again. We'll play the boss again, maybe, after we do it. Is that it? Or is there more? There's gotta be more. It's too easy. As much as that took a minute, it's too easy. Girl, get up. Girl, get up. Hey! Take. I knew they were in love. This is my first time finishing, yeah. I've been busy at work lately and didn't have time to beat the game until now. Yeah, it took us a minute. I mean, we're only like 50 hours in and this is 100%, so that's not bad in terms of how long it took. It's just I didn't have time to play maybe once or twice a week. So stick around, guys. Do not leave because we are gonna do the Path of Pain thing or whatever after this. Like, share, and follow. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow. I would appreciate it. Spam that like button for me. Let's get some viewers in here. Oh, the Hollow Knights. Thank you, Hugger, for the follow. Appreciate it so much. You can go check out our YouTube. It's beneath my face. It's like cycling. We have full form videos there, and I would appreciate a follow there too if you have the time. And these two in love. Look at that gaze. That is the gaze of love, guys. The gaze, because they're definitely for each other. I can tell. I support it. Peak ship. And she laughed like, really? Like, we know what's going on here, guys. We can tell. A game by Team Cherry. You don't say. Okay. That was great. A great game. It's kind of weird it's done now. That DLC better come out soon, because, like, dang. I wanted, like, a Pantheon or something to struggle my way through for 8 hours. That was the best part of the last game, was the, like, 8-hour stream of that stupid Pantheon 4 or 5, whichever one it was. You've been doing modded bosses? I don't even want to know what those are like. I played the original earlier this year on PC, and we streamed that. But I'm doing this one on Switch too, just because I wanted to. I was just kind of like, why not? I have a Switch 2, and I've barely touched it, so like, let's play Silksong on it. I gotta say, I think I do prefer playing with a controller over keyboard. I think I prefer it. It's gonna be weird going back to the original Hollow Knight because I want to do Silksong. Sorry, not Silk Soul. Steel Soul? Steel Soul. I want to do Steel Soul on the original Hollow Knight as another stream. Because I feel like I can beat the game in like under 10 hours on Steel Soul. I think I can do it. I'm a lot better at the first game. But, so I want to do that on stream soon, so I have to kind of get used to it again. Yeah. Should you buy Silksong? Absolutely. Great game, especially if you like the first one. If you haven't played the original Hollow Knight, I do prefer the original. I'm going to say that right now, and that's probably the unpopular opinion is currently I prefer the original. It might be nostalgia bias because objectively the movement and bosses in this game are so much better that I don't understand why. I just feel like the original had better vibes and better like areas. There was more color. There was more interesting like just more interesting locations and stuff. I felt more like entrenched in the like exploration side of the game. This game's very straightforward. You kind of know which area you have to go to, what's next. It's much more linear. I think the story's better here, but like I do think the original's better. I think the music's better. I think the areas are better. I feel like the original Hollow Knight was the first time in years that I had played a game that I was just so obsessed with that like at work I'm sitting there like I can't wait to get home and play this game. Like this is literally all I can think about. And Silksong's objectively probably a better game, but personally I just don't feel the same like sense of wonder. And I think Tears of the Kingdom, if you guys play Zelda games, I think Tears of the Kingdom is a similar experience where like I feel like objectively it is better in every single way than Breath of the Wild. But because you've already played Breath of the Wild, it just doesn't hit the same. And I think it's just which one do you play first, and that one's going to have sort of a nostalgic effect. But I just do feel like for some reason the original Hollow Knight, the way the map is structured, and I'm going to show that to you guys right now. The way the map is structured here, you start at Bone Bottom, and you kind of go like in an S shape to the top. And there's a couple side areas, but it's nothing like crazy out of the way. You generally know where you have to go, and it's generally in a fairly straight line, and you just explore as you go, and then you've generally gotten all the map. The original Hollow Knight puts you in the middle of the world instead, and lets you kind of choose which way you go, so it has much more of a Metroid feel to it, where it's like, okay, there's a lot of backtracking, there's a lot of new items and exploration you can do. The exploration aspect was toned down here to allow for the combat to shine, and the combat is so much better. But I just feel like the exploration side of the game suffers a little bit from the focus on movement and combat, so it does come down to which one do you prefer. I prefer combat, but the lack of DLC here to do like a Pantheon or any of those kind of like super difficult combat challenges does take away from my enjoyment of this a little bit. I think with proper DLC, this game would be so much better than Hollow Knight, but I'm gonna have to wait on some really difficult DLC, and that's my opinion of the game so far. Now that I've finished it 100%, I will say it is a 10 out of 10 game, but it is not quite as good as the original. But again, a good DLC, and it's there. It is right on the like right there. It just needs like a good DLC to push it over that edge, because no DLC Hollow Knight, I think, also would be underwhelming for me, to a degree, because I like the super difficult challenges and all. Okay, anyway, now that I'm done ranting, let's go get to the platforming section I was looking for. Why is there something over there, to the right? Did we go here before? Oh yeah, I've been here before. I remember this. Okay. Then we need to get out of here. I will say both games are fairly light in terms of story. They're both very much lore games. If you played Undertale, it's a similar experience where, like, the game doesn't directly tell you a lot of story. You kind of discover little things here and there and piece it together on your own. The story isn't very direct. Silksong is more. I won't spoil anything for you. I refuse to be that person. Come on. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I refuse to be that person, but I will say that I would definitely play the original Hollow Knight first, even just because it's not as difficult as Silksong. Silksong is extremely, extremely difficult early on. And that's the difference. I've explained this before on stream, but since you're new here, I'm going to say it again. Hollow Knight has harder difficulty in certain areas, but they're all optional. So the only, like, super, super difficult areas are optional. And that's, like, the silver lining on the original Hollow Knight, is any super difficult stuff is completely optional. In here, there is no single part of Silksong that is harder than the hardest stuff in Hollow Knight. But the necessary parts to beat the game tend to be a lot more difficult than the necessary parts of the original Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, like, enemies and bosses in the original Hollow Knight aren't that difficult for the most part. In here, they are. Like, by the time you're in the second area, the game is already ramping the difficulty up to a much higher degree, and you don't have as much time to adapt. The game kind of just says, like, oh no, we hope you played the first game. And to me, that is very apparent in the way that they play. Silksong almost feels like it expects you to have played the original. Which, they're both very cheap games. The original Hollow Knight is like, what is it, $15? And it goes on sale all the time on Steam and Switch for like $10, $15. Sorry, for $10 to $5. I think I've seen it for $5 before. So, like, in terms of price, they're both really, really cheap games. Even this one's only, what, 20? So yeah, just play both of them, honestly. Like, amazing games. The original Hollow Knight is probably a top 5 game in my life that I've played. Like, just incredible game all the way through. Okay, how do I get out of here? Really? Listen, chat. We'll be fine. I'm not even focusing that much right now. Yeah, such good games. I got recommended the original Hollow Knight by a friend, Pumpkin. Shout out to Pumpkin. We used to play Fortnite with him on stream all the time, so some of you, older chat members probably remember him. But we don't. I haven't played with him in a while. But anyway, we used to play Fortnite together a lot, and he recommended this to me. And I had already been wanting to play it for a while, but I kind of pushed it forward, and so I played it in like January or February, right after we beat The Last of Us. and that was just an unexpectedly magical experience. I was expecting a lot from this game, and somehow it over-delivered, which usually my problem is I expect too much from a game because people hype it up, and then I'm like disappointed, not because it's bad, but just it's not as good as I thought it would be. That's my problem with Red Dead. Like, it's not a bad game, but people hyped it up to be like one of the best of all time. So now that I'm playing it and I just don't see it that way, I'm a little bit disappointed. And again, it's not bad. It's just when something's hyped up so much and then it just doesn't deliver, it's just like, dang. Oh well. But Hollow Knight's not one of those games. Like, no matter how much people hype it up, it somehow ends up doing everything and more than you even believed it could. Okay, let us do Reaper, because it's easier to pogo with. What is this? This, yes. Anything else? Come on. Magma Bell, no. Pouch containing a fast-acting venom, no. Shields the bearer as they bind their wounds, I don't need that. Fractured mask, I don't need that for a Path of Pain area. Extends the act of binding, but increases its healing effect. Yeah, sure. That's good for this. Don't need that. Increases the speed of silk regen. No, I'm good. Flex failures the coat. Increases the speed of binding. No. Allows the storing of additional silk beyond one's natural abilities. That could be nice. Able to hold a bind's worth of silk. Maybe? Hooked tool for the forceful retrieval of loot from bugs. No. Wreath of Purity. No. Long Claw. What is that? Oh, no. I'm gonna take that off. We don't need Long Claw. Hey, Menace, how are you doing today? That sounded really bad. It sounded like I was calling you a menace, but that's not what I meant. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I guess I'll leave the compass on. Could have weighted belt. Might be good for this kind of area. Increases damage taken. No. I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna leave that the way it is. Do I not have enough shards for that? Dang. I used a lot, I guess. Okay, up to Terminus. We gotta... What else do we gotta do? Oh, just the Path of Pain thing. No. Looks like we gotta come from the other side. From, first shrine? Yeah, let's do this. You know, I can probably buy, like, a pack of shards now. Everything is falling apart, dear one. Never mind, I cannot buy a pack of shards. I don't have the silk speed anklets on, so I'm like, why is everything so slow? Whoa. Excuse me, buddy. I am not used to this weapon, so give me a second. Is it up here? There we go. Remember to follow, guys, if you haven't already. I told some people on our Discord that if we get 100 follows this stream, I will buy a new mic. So, let's see if we can hit that. Don't think we will today, but who knows. Thank you, Ren, for the follow. Appreciate it. We're going to be doing this little section of the game. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. See you later, face. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Whoa! Also, welcome back, Angela. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Saw your name pop up. I'm like, what? I haven't seen Angela in like a couple weeks, I think. Maybe I saw you the other day, though. I don't know. I don't think so. My memory's garbage, guys, so maybe I did. Wow. Icon, apparently. There we go. Alright, let's get this going, guys. What is it? Up here? Probably directly under this light. Would make the most sense, yeah. Let's go up here. Ignore me being confused for a second. We just gotta find this. Spam that like button though, chat. I'd appreciate it. Gotta get the... There we go. More likes we have, the more I'll show up on the For You page, and I'd appreciate all of that. Ah, come on. There we go. Whoa. Wow. Not immediately. Whoa, okay. Go to scratch my arm for a second, but he has to jump out at me. Like, please, buddy. at some point. Okay. Well, there's a bench there at least. That's helpful. It's probably the last one though. Now for the whoa! Okay. Whoa! Also. Okay, I see. Okay. Sliver that I didn't get is what kills me in the end. Okay. So far we're doing good. This isn't as bad, not nearly as bad as the Path of Pain so far. I know I'm gonna regret those words, but at least at the moment I'm not seeing the problem with this. Oh gosh. Okay. It does send you an awful bit back though. It's kind of frustrating. I think it's because the more complex parkour parts of Silksong aren't as bad as the complex parts of Hollow Knight. Okay, that was a way for that to go. Really? Come on. My problem is getting too high. That's right, guys. You heard it from me first. When it got high. I mean, what? Sorry, no, I didn't say anything, TikTok. I said no things. I said nothing. Really? Where's those guys to kill? Just blindly grind for Silk much anymore over here. You have to put some thought into it, which is annoying. Imagine putting thought into my video game. Whoa, okay. Dang it. Get over here. We're fine, chat. Look at this. We're so good. These are the times I wish I had hive blood. Oh, come on. Okay, Chad. We're doing fine. Dang it, that was wrong. Okay, that was on me. That one's completely on me. Okay. Can we not? Let's go back down here and run this thing. I refuse to die for stupid reasons. I would rather take this page. Come on. If anyone's watching me do this, you guys are the best because like this is the most boring thing you've ever seen, I'm sure. Oh. Wrong way. Come on, leave me alone. Come on. I thought I could cheat that. I probably can, is the thing. Real. There we go. Seriously? This is such a, like, objectively not that difficult course. I survived the Path of Pain just fine. Why is this tripping me up? Because it is not as difficult, not even close. Oh, Ascendant's Grip. I didn't think about that. That would have been a great thing to equip. Too bad you weren't here earlier, man. How are you doing today, everyone? So you have a couple viewers at least. Oh, no. It isn't even the flying bugs that are the problem. Like, genuinely, almost all of my problems in this course come solely from me not being able to do those, like, claw line to jump segments. Like, that, right there. See, like, my absolute inability to perform such a simple task. If you guys haven't followed yet, though, I would definitely appreciate a follow. Hi. Okay. 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 Make sure to follow if you haven't already, though, for sure. I need some follows, guys. We have 2 this stream so far. I told my Discord channel that if we hit 100 follows this stream, I am going to get a new mic and give this one to a friend. So, if you want me to get a better mic and have a friend get a free mic, make sure to follow. And join our Discord channel. We have lots of fun over there. You can find the link over on YouTube. And then while you're at it, follow my YouTube. I know some of you guys are already on YouTube, but more of the viewers are on TikTok. Whoa! Slow down there, guys. Okay, listen. We gotta end this try. I believe it. Believe it! Thank you, Alan, for the follow. Dang it! Oh my gosh, guys. That was... I don't even know how far this area goes. There's a lot less going on in this Path of Pain than the original Hollow Knight. The original Hollow Knight was, like, overwhelming because there's, like, a lot on screen at once. This one's very, like, relaxed, but it's still fairly difficult. I still don't think it's going to be anywhere near the original, though. No! Someone hit me across the face. Or follow me. I'm desperate, guys. Dang it. You did this late at night and you were tired and angry and it took you 2.5 hours. This reminds me of my experience with the original Path of Pain. We did it. I had already had a long day of work. I didn't know that the Path of Pain was going to be as difficult as it ended up being. I had heard of it. I had heard tales of the misery that I was in for. Oh, okay, if I die here, then oh my gosh, we're so screwed. So, let's go back down. Multiple times there I could have died. But yeah, I was like upset, and I had already worked a day at work, and I was not in an amazing mood, but then it was just made even worse by how difficult this area was. The Path of Pain was. That's and so I was just kind of like upset at it. And then my internet wasn't working, so we were streaming it, and it was the best part of the Path of Pain was that at least, even if I was upset at it, it was my best performing stream of all time. We were averaging a follow every 30 seconds that stream. Best stream I've ever had by far. And the internet went out about midway through the Path of Pain. Lost all those viewers, and so I was already frustrated by the Path of Pain, and it got even worse. And I have never recovered from that experience because I have never had as many viewers on any stream as I did during that one. And I hate that, like, it could have been so much better if I had let it keep going, but the internet decided to go out, so our Path of Pain experience is marred by, like, disaster. And I was called into work as well, like, some way through it, so I had to, like, pause the game, finish it later, with less viewers. Come on. Whoa! Yeah, at least the title didn't lie is right. That was a truly horrible experience, but it is also one of the most viewed videos on my YouTube channel. I did a montage of all the times I died in the Path of Pain. It's like 300 something, and then the experience as a whole was like 3 hours. So the montage of it, which is only like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or something, definitely recommend watching that if you want to go watch something on my YouTube after this stream is done. That is a fun piece of content for you, not for me. That was a miserable experience, but, you know, editing it was even worse, remembering how much suffering I had. Dang it! You waiting for a class to start? Nice. Well, if you haven't followed yet, I'd appreciate a follow, but I appreciate you chilling here. Seems like a lot of people are doing classes right now. Whoa, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. This is very upsetting. Can someone just, like, actually just, like, tell me to stop? I don't know what I'm doing here. It's always these dumb parkour areas that they add to the game just for fun. Like suffering and anguish. Get over here, buddy. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Seriously? I think I spoke too soon. This one might be as bad as the original. Not yet, but I think it might end up being. Oh my gosh! We're holding our tongue before we say something not family friendly on stream. You know what, we're gonna do this the normal way. Apparently I can't do anything right. Holy no! You know what, chat? We're fine, we're fine. Okay, and what was the thing that y'all said I should equip, the... Follow for more, guys. What was it? Some sort of Ascendance grip. Anything else? Anything I'm missing? Is there anything that like regenerates? Architect plus overdrive is great. Oh, this. Green? Green what? This thing? Oh. Leaps of green elixir that will make some. So if I use Architect, that's okay, but like Architect Pogo's trash. Yeah, I think I'll just use this. This is fun. We got it, chat. Wanderer? I wander. Really? Okay. I see how that works now. Yeah. I like Reaper a lot for these kind of quests. Excuse me, princess. Can I just not? I love how every single time you end up back at the bottom again. Well, look at that. No. Follow me for more suffering, guys. It's basically all I do on stream is I 100% games and I suffer. You guys get to watch all of it, and I know how much you want to see that. So follow me if you haven't already. This content is like top tier. Come on. Get over here. Oh. You can hold more than that, huh? There. Valid. I love when I heal and it goes right back to where I was before I healed. Lovely stuff. Imagine I get this first try now, guys. Yo, someone's username is Pringles. I love Pringles. grapple then jump. Isn't that what I'm doing? I have to take like a break on these. Okay, I see. If I get very close to the top, I don't have to dash. Getting there. That was a lot. Okay. We're gonna use sheer willpower and get it first try. Okay, never mind. We are not using pure willpower to do it on the first try. Dang it. Okay. What is that thing to the right of the silk? Oh, that is a backup silk thing. It's a reserve bind. It's an item that lets you like hold one bind's worth of silk to use in emergencies, but it only recharges at benches. You can't fill it yourself. Not the grip. Oh my gosh, I wanna pass out. I just wanna pass out. Okay. Noted. Okay. Alright. We got this, guys. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow. That's all I ask. Make my struggling worth it. You like watching people struggle, don't lie. Thank you, Lionel, for the follow. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Sure. Why not? That makes sense. Okay. I feel like my stick is drifting just a tiny bit, but I don't want to say that for sure because it might not be. It might just be me being trash. As usual. Noted. Yeah, it very likely might just be that my hands are tired. I literally have a wrist ache from the last stream we did. I'm not kidding. That was an accident to use that reserve bind well. I'm not kidding. The last time we played, I was beating some like bosses or something on the last stream. I don't even remember what it was, but my wrist has been cramping all weekend because of that stream, like ever since that stream. So like I don't even remember what I was doing, but it must have been something. Anyway, it kind of affected my work a little bit too. It was like, oh, this hurts. I believe it was a Silksong boss, because I haven't played a whole lot of other games recently besides Fortnite, and it was not Fortnite that made my hands cramp. I can promise you that. I didn't play Splatoon that week either. Splatoon would have made sense. I can kind of sweaty at that game, but... I love when you land on it, but not on it enough, apparently. Because apparently that's the thing. Okay. Isn't there an ability that allows you to bind in sections, so it only binds like 2, but it takes less silk? Would that be beneficial, maybe? Almost fell. Oh my god. Okay. Straight down my hand hurts. Hopefully that's closer. Oh, I guess I just get up here in my own terms, huh? Yes, sir. Hey, let's go. Follow if you haven't already, chat. Is this it? No. Nameless town. Thank you, main, for the like. There's a quest that was with this area. Is that all? That's what I climbed for, is this? There's gotta be something else, chat. I know y'all are lying to me. I already have the quest. What is it? Better than the Path of Pain Horror. That's true, and it's not even close to as hard as the Path of Pain was. Passing of an age. Okay.
Yanara.
Better than the Path of Pain reward is right. Oh my gosh. Okay, thanks, man. Also, I love your profile pic. Everyone, make sure to follow if you haven't already. We're 100% through the game. We beat the boss and everything, so this is the end of our Silksong stream series in just a minute, but then we'll be playing Steel Soul on Hollow Knight soon. And also we have Red Dead coming up and a couple other things, so like, thanks for hopping in, guys. We got so much more coming up, so make sure to follow and check out our YouTube channel for replays of previous streams, including our Hollow Knight and our Hollow Knight Silksong series. What is this? Surface Memento. Worn ornaments of the nameless town high above Farloom. The memento can be displayed in a home. Is that it? No. There's still something here. I can feel it. So what's the mushroom quest? Okay. Under chapel, fallen to the monarch's might. Cave of one who raged against the silken lie. Past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness, okay? That the age may pass, that shroom its witness. And I did it, so... I have to come back up here for the mushroom? But I already have the quest. I don't want to have to go through that again. Is there literally nothing I can do here, chat? Oh. Okay. I guess that's fair. I mean, is this a shortcut? Oh, it's a shortcut. Never mind. No complaints, chat. We got this. So we can always do that. But since we are 100% through the game and we got that done, I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much for everyone who hopped in over the course of this series. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Those are our main streaming channels. We have different types of content on each channel, so you want to follow all of them. Keep your notifications on. We got a lot more coming up. You can join our Discord. The link is in the YouTube channel in our description. And from there, you can chat with us, have a good time. We have a lot of fun things going on our Discord channel. We have a really wholesome server, honestly, and it's a lot of fun. So, join that if you want. Thank you so much for hopping in. You can look at previous streams in this series over on YouTube. There's a playlist, and it has all 20-something parts of this series, because this was a long one. But that is it. That is the end of Silksong, and whenever DLC releases, I will be back with the DLC for sure. Thank you so much, everyone, for hopping in today, and you guys have a great day.